Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we do have a story really quickly want to give you an update on. There is no indication of foul play in the death of a Martin County infant last week, at least according to the sheriff. Now, Martin County Sheriff Drew Robinson says that the deceased child was found at a home in Williamston. Deputies say the 4-month-old infant was in a house on Wynn Road last week. Now, Robinson says they are awaiting the results of an autopsy in the case. There's no indication of foul play in the death of the infant, according to officials. Again, we will continue to keep you up to date as information becomes available. Now we want to turn our attention to another story out of Martin County. This one, happier. That's for sure. The first graduation ceremony for the merged schools of South Creek High School and Riverside High School happens tonight. Tonight marks that first commencement ceremony since that merger took place. Last May, Martin County Board of Education voted to close South Creek High School and move those students to Riverside High School. South Creek closed at the end of the 2024-2025 school year and consolidated with Riverside last summer. Now, the graduation ceremony for the seniors is expected to take place today at around 6:30 p.m. Big congratulations to all the seniors who had to go through a little bit of a turbulent high school experience. Again, happy that they're walking, happy that bow is put on their high school experience. Now, as far as your weather forecast goes, we continue to look at mostly cloudy skies outside. We knew the first half of today was likely going to be looking pretty much what it looks like right now. Looking a little gray out there. But through the afternoon, we will start to see more sunshine take hold. Right now, we'll take a look at what we've got across the state, and still seeing again a few small showers coming down across kind of the Cape Fear area, just kind of around the Cape Fear area. Hasn't quite made it to Wilmington quite just yet. Let's zoom the picture in a little bit further. Most of those showers right now moving southward across Pender County, pretty much right along that Interstate 40 corridor there. Now, for most of eastern North Carolina, again, things are relatively dry. It feels very humid and sticky, though. Dew points currently in the low to mid 70s. 73 degrees is your air temperature, your dew point, and what it actually feels like outside. A northwesterly wind at 7 miles an hour would theoretically give us some cooler and drier air into eastern North Carolina. The problem is that circulation is still very close to us, so it's really only kind of recirculating humid air back over eastern North Carolina. We got to get that high a little bit further off our coast before we start to see at least an opportunity for a drop in humidity. Probably not going to happen, though. Certainly not today. As far as your air temperatures go, most of us in the mid to upper 70s. We are going to be getting into the mid 80s later on today. It will feel like we are in the upper 80s, possibly even low 90s, thanks to dew points in the low to mid 70s. A lot of moisture in the air right now. Now, again, remember how I said we've got that high pressure system right near our coast. You can see that swirling motion sit up right off the Outer Banks. Now, as that low continues to work its way out into the Atlantic, that will again give us more opportunities to see a cooler and drier air mass push into eastern North Carolina. But right now, we're essentially just getting recycled air, and that is humid air. Certainly humid air. Coming up for this afternoon, partly to mostly sunny skies expected. 82 degrees by the time we get to around 1 p.m., 84 by 2, 85 between 3, 4, and 5 p.m. We'll start to cool down again as we head past 6 p.m. Should be dropping out of the 80s once we get to around 9 later on tonight. Mid 70s show up between 10 and 11 p.m. And then as we head through your Saturday, we are likely going to be seeing a fairly sunny and dry start to the day. But thunderstorms coming in late. There it is, coming in Saturday evening into Sunday morning. Just a quick pass. Nothing, again, that's going to extend through your Sunday. Something you just need to be aware of if you do have any weekend plans coming up Saturday evening to Saturday night. Frankie Avalon needs some good news. I've got great news for you, Frankie. Saturday morning, it's going to be very sunny. It's going to feel like summer out there. Great day for a beach trip coming up on Saturday. Sunday, probably not as much, mostly due to, again, just the unsettled nature of the weather. Saturday evening, again, storms rolling through, and then we've got just that big frontal system moving towards us on Sunday. We'll experience maybe a little bit of rain with that system early on in the morning, but I think most of the action is going to be coming in the afternoon. But after that, we will only see more rain show up. I know we've got a high pressure system back over New Mexico. The problem is that we're going to see more low pressure development along the Gulf Coast over the next few days, even into pretty much throughout next week. And that keeps our forecast fairly wet as we look at your full 8-day forecast. Oh, good. Frankie got an anniversary coming up on Saturday. Happy that, again, you're getting some good weather for it. Again, right here, it looks intimidating on your 8-day forecast. But note that those storms on Saturday likely showing up as we head around 8 p.m. and later. So most of the day on Saturday is going to be sunny and dry. There will be rain. It's just showing up late evening through the overnight hours and then extends into Sunday, and then just kind of scattered storms hang around because heat will be present and humidity will be present. Check out those overnight lows staying in the low to mid 70s. Hate to say it, but it looks like, at least from this angle, that summer may already be here. That summertime air looks like it has shown up, and I think it wants to stick around. Well, that's all we have time for. Frankie, so much for joining me over on Facebook. Glad I got to give you some good news. Hope you have a very happy anniversary. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up right here on the First Alert Desk at the top of the hour, 11 a.m. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic Friday. We'll see you back here in just a little bit.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by ENC Pirate Realty.